You think so? You think Michael Jordan would have flipped the bird on national TV after hitting a three-pointer? No. He would have
Maybe.
crossed Byron Scott. Was it Byron Scott? Number 3 from the Jazz. I can see the play. I just can't remember I think his last name was Scott. He'd have crossed him over. He'd have hit the game-winning shot, and he'd have held the
Byron
follow-through.
Russell, I think.
Russell. That's right. It's Russell. He'd have stood there and hit the follow-through. That's the talking you
Uh,
needed to have.
I think if Jordan was around like during the social media era where he could just get 24/7 nonstop disrespect from all these fans. And they'd probably know way more about him because you can Google
For sure.
everything that this dude's ever said. I'm sure that's a
For
lot of
sure.
the stuff that's gone to Kyrie, anti-vax, flat Earth, all that stuff. I'm sure that's being thrown at him. So I think if Jordan had to deal with all that and then got just like that much more vitriol, I do think he would have lashed out at the fans. Maybe not
Yeah,
flipped him a bird, but I think he definitely would have talked smack back.
look, I talking I have no problem with the talking. Okay? Maybe that's where I draw that I talk about that line, right? Like, maybe I have no problem with him sitting there John, or hit that three-pointer and just stare at the dude, and then be like, "Yeah, I know you wish you were me," and then walk away. But the the bird flipping and all that kind of stuff, that's where I'm like, maybe that was just a step too far. Because the only person that lost in that exchange is Kyrie Irving, because the videos are all over social media, because his wallet got hit. I
Well,
pray and I hope that Adam Silver is smart enough when things like this happen that there's never going to be, like, games lost for it, unless it is like a Ron Artest, Meta World Peace, whatever he's calling himself, running into the stands and punching a dude at the Palace. But there's gotta be some kind of
I,
control.
I think if Kyrie flips them off again, I think he'll be suspended. I think they'll let him get away with talking smack, but
Right.
I think they've already told him privately. No, because obviously it hasn't been reported, and I don't know if it's true. I would guess they told him privately, "Hey, keep your hands, just don't put up the finger, and you'll be all
Okay.
right." Short of
So
throwing the ball at a spectator.
let's work off of that hypothetical private meeting. Do you trust Kyrie Irving enough to not do something like that
I don't
with
know.
for his team?
I don't know. No, I'd probably
I
say no,
don't.
but
I don't
it's
either.
I don't know.
So that
You
could
just
be
hope he doesn't,
very
so that he can play
detrimental.
in Brooklyn.
Say what?
So you just hope he doesn't, so that he can play in Brooklyn.
I guess so, but my goodness, like, it's walking a fine line, right? I mean,
Or
it's
just and then they'll give him the warning.
yeah, it'd be like, "Hey, Kevin, you're up. Hey, Blake, you're next. Andre, next." Like,
Right.
just get everybody on the team. Maybe you're standing next to Kyrie and you flip the bird, but Kyrie doesn't have to,
Yeah, like
right? Or
he
yeah,
whispers in your ear so everyone can see it, and then they just go, ah,
sure. Sure. There you go. There's your plan, Kyrie. You should listen to Detroit
or
Sports Nation.
he
Take our
gives you the
advice
pink.
because we will keep you out of the suspended territory and playing every game.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah.